My wife and I just recently bought this Subaru Outback Premium, and we love it. However, the internal lights are, they're all right. At least they're LEDs now. I had to replace these with LEDs because they were still the older light bulbs. But more than anything, it's the trunk lights that bother me a lot. The lights back there aren't really that powerful, so I thought of a solution. If you look in the trunk here on this Premium, there's these tie-down hooks covers. And the other models, higher end models, they have tie-down hooks. And mine, they don't have it. But you see there's this metal piece that you screw into for those tie-down hooks, right? And, I did some research. That's why I found it says cap hook on here. That's when I found out, which I don't need the tie-down hooks. So I thought to myself, well, I could use the metal. And so I made this light. So I bought this motion light from AliExpress, and then I 3D printed this piece to go into the groove, and then just with a magnet, and it just sticks to it. And now I'm going to show you how I did that. So this is the light from AliExpress I was talking about. So very cheap. I'll show you some information in just a moment, but I'll put a link in the description. There is a magnet sheet on the back, which I'll be removing later because it's kind of weak. There's the few settings there: USB-C chargeable, awesome, on for constantly on, and auto for the motion sensing. So after 20 seconds, if it doesn't sense any motion, it turns off, which is perfect for our situation. And it only turns on when it's really dark. Not all the time, just when it's dark. So when you take it apart, and it's easy to take apart because you saw those two screws there, you see there's a standard 14500 lithium-ion battery, which means it is replaceable. So if it can't hold a charge, you can just buy another battery. And because we have it like this, we can take it apart like this. We can now paint it. So I'm going to go ahead and paint it for you black to see if I can match the interior a little. You don't have to do this, obviously. Okay, so here the lights are on AliExpress. Very affordable. I got a 2-pack in cold white to match the interior. You can get in warm white, or you get the one where you can choose what you want, right? So very affordable, right? For a 2-pack, which is fine. You even get one if you only want to do one side, right? If we go down on the page, you see we'll talk about the features. So it has a very good range on it in terms of motion sensing. And I did like how it dispersed the light a little bit better than some others. And it is 20 seconds, about approximately 20 seconds or less, where if it doesn't notice any motion, it just turns off automatically, which is perfect. And the magnet I just removed that because I didn't need it and it's not very strong. I do have one of these in my closet at home, and it's awesome. Okay, so this is after spray painting in a matte black. Not the best work I've ever done, but just to give you an example of what you can do, and be sure to use a clear coat, of course. See, it's very easy to do. Looks pretty nice. So I'll put it all together for you in just a second. So here's actually the most important piece. You need a 3D printer for this part. So I designed this in Onshape, and I'll link in the description if you want to edit it, make a copy, So this top part with the circle is for a very strong neodymium magnet. This all fits into that groove very nicely. And the big flat piece on the bottom is the glue to the back of the light. And I will show you how that all fits together in just a moment. But this is all free for you to edit and do whatever you want to. If you want to save the step file from Onshape and bring it into Fusion 360, you can. So this is the assembly all 3D printed. And you can see here how big it is. And you see the circle there for the magnet to my left. So I'll show you how it all comes together right now. So you would normally just glue the magnet in there, preferably neodymium. I'll show you the ones I use specifically from AliExpress, and I'll put that link in there too. And of course, this is all painted and done, assembled. So this would actually fit into the groove on the back, the square groove there. So I'll show you how that looks. So you would put glue in there, glue it all together. And then once you have that set in there, then you would, have your magnet in there too. And of course, once you get that all together, and that's it. You've got your assembly. And of course, I have the light pointing down into the trunk. So these are the magnets I got. I got the 25 by 2, which are really 25 by 1.5. But anyway, if you decide to get them, here they are. Very affordable. I think you get 20 of them. And of course, you can get these from anywhere. You don't have to get them from here. It's your choice. So right now I'm going to show you how to install them. So go ahead and take the cap off. So just take it off like that, put it somewhere safe. Then this only goes in one way. So it goes in that way usually, and put it in auto. So the light will come on briefly and then will turn off. That's how you know it's an auto. And then it just snaps in. That's it. Like literally just push it in and the mag just snaps it to the frame of the car. Just snap. That's it. It's nighttime. I have them installed. I open the trunk and they turn on by themselves. Once they sense the motion, there it is. You can see just how bright it is. I mean, I'm going to show you after this what it's like without them, but I just wanted to show you how much light you have. No splicing, no drilling holes, not expensive at all, as I just showed you. I'm going to pull the luggage cover over. You know, if you had the luggage cover over, this would be completely dark, and I'll show you that after too. But, you know, I really like this setup. They last a long time. And I'm going to pull one of them out here to show you what it would look like with just one light, right? You don't need both if you don't want to. Like the Crosstrek. My brother has a Crosstrek and it only has one light, I believe, in the back. But it's easy. You can put two in, just snaps in, and that's basically it. So I'm going to show you what it looks like without. So this is the standard configuration, right? Just the regular standard lights. And especially if you have the luggage cover installed, then it can get pretty dark back here, right? And I'll pull it out, show you just how dark it is. It's abysmally dark back here, right? The lights in there are doing their best. They can. It's really just a set of two there on the roof. I'll show you that in a second. But if you're out here at night and you got groceries or something like that, or if you're older, right? Your eyes aren't what they used to be. I can't see anything. Like everything's black, everything's dark. The interior's dark, the liner's dark. I mean, it's hard to see stuff. But these lights, they try as they might to kind of bring lighting to this. And of course, if you have the luggage cover on, then that light on the ceiling there is useless. It's completely useless. You can't see anything, even in the slightest, right? So I'm going to quickly show you again. I'm going to install these lights. Very easy to install. Turn them on, and then slide them in snap fit. My brother insists that I make this into a kit and I sell it. I mean, you guys tell me if I should make this into a kit, but if you have a 3D printer and a little time, to wait for the stuff from AliExpress to come, then I say it's 100% worth it. It didn't cost me very much at all to do. And that's it. Hope you enjoy.